Hey, what's up everyone? Today I'll be talking about how you can train for Bonefrog, and to kick it right off, I'm going to start with the running portion. Personally, I think this is the most important of the topics I will be talking about today. However, they are all important, so stay tuned. No matter what event you choose, running will be more than half of your race, so just keep that in mind. The mileages vary in 3, 6, and 9. They also have the endurance race. They are the first heat of the day and they complete as many laps as possible until the cutoff time. In 2019 they will have a new event called the Bonefrog Trident, which is actually 18 miles. So with the type of events out of the way, let's talk about which event is right for you. If you are doing the sprint, you want to be comfortable with at least 3 miles. If you are doing the challenge, be comfortable with 6, and so on. But your training doesn't have to stop there. You can go the extra mile, no pun intended, and be comfortable with 2 to 3 miles above what your race is. That's what I did for my tier 1, and it gave me a ton of confidence for the day knowing I could easily handle the 9. It also helps you have more energy for obstacles if you aren't completely exerted from the running. A tip for distance running: if high mileages are intimidating to you, run for a set time and don't worry about how many miles you're in. Run for half an hour, or even a couple hours. It takes the stress away and should ignite your competitiveness to run for that set time. I'm not going to sugarcoat it, distance running can definitely be pretty boring. So lucky for you, you can switch it up and do some sprints, but more specifically, hill sprints. They help build power and endurance, and they also help with the jump obstacles you're going to face. So with the running essentials out of the way, we can get to the weightlifting and calisthenic portion. Being able to handle your own body weight and then some is key for the obstacles you will face. You will face rope climbs, weighted carries, things of that nature. I'm a big fan of circuit training because I just like to go from one thing to the next. Conventional weightlifting of one exercise at a time is still something I advise doing. Lifting in that style, you can add more weight as you will have rest periods. In this video, I have a circuit for each area of the body, so don't worry. Most require weights, but I do have one that doesn't. This first one is an upper body dumbbell circuit, and I chose 30-pound dumbbells. When choosing your weight, you want to make sure you can get through the circuit. It starts off with 10 rows on each side, followed by 10 curls, again on each side, 10 shoulder press, and then 10 dumbbell push-ups with alternating rows. Don't hesitate to run through the circuit multiple times. That's where it gets fun. The next circuit I have is a lower body circuit containing 12 squats, 12 deadlifts, 50 heel raises, and then an overhead plate hold of 45 pounds for as long as possible. For my squat and deadlift, the weight I'm running is 115 pounds. Again, choose a weight that is comfortable for you to get through the circuit, and then to be able to go through it again. I'm going to play this sped up clip of the circuit to show you guys what it looks like. Take note of this light above me. If you're exerting so much power you're flickering a light, you're doing something right. This next circuit is an ab circuit. I start with 40 weighted ab crunches at 110 pounds, move on to 50 leg lifts, followed by 15 elevated leg lifts. For those who don't know, the only difference from regular to elevated is that the elevated are done hanging from a pull-up bar. Try not to swing. Keep complete control in your core. This exercise will improve and test your grip. The spinal circuit I will be showing you guys is completely weightless, and it will work your whole body. Access to a pull-up bar is preferred. If you don't have a pull-up bar, just cross out the pull-ups and do the rest of the circuit. I have to give credit where it's due. I found the circuit on a website and will link it in the description. It kicks off with 10 pull-ups, then the 20 push-ups, 20 sit-ups, then 20 squats. And the goal for this circuit is to complete as many sets in 20 minutes. I'll be showing an even more sped up version after this one to show you that you can keep going. My personal best for 20 minutes is 7 sets. Notice for squats, I do not let my knees pass my toes. You will want to do the same. If you notice you do pass your toes, try looking up towards the ceiling. Don't ask me why, but that works for some people. By the way, I am completely aware that super sped up looks pretty funny. Like, it just doesn't look right. You guys should have seen the squats from the circuit. Like, I had that a couple notches faster just to like speed it up, you know, I'm trying to save you guys time. But it just, it did not look right. Like, look at this, I look like a bunny that wants to fight, you know. He's like, nah, give me that carrot, boy. But anyway, moving on from weight and calisthenic training, I want to talk about jumping. You will want to add box jumps to have success at Bonefrog. When I was training for my first Bonefrog, I completely overlooked it and honestly didn't even really think about it. Needless to say, I had leg cramps during my race from the jumping. And I know it was from the jumping because every time I had to jump, I got cramps. So really train and wake up your jumping muscles with some box jumps. So to recap, you will at least want to be comfortable with the distance you will have to run. If you want to go above and beyond, be comfortable 2 to 3 miles above what your race is. Also, reap the benefits of hill sprints. Build that power and endurance, and have better chances at staying injury free. In terms of weight and calisthenics, have fun with it. Make circuits for yourself. There's also tons of circuits you can find online, and I'll actually link a favorite of mine called the Marsoc short card. They also have a long card too if you're interested. The bodyweight and calisthenics training will help you master your own bodyweight and then some, which is perfect for races like Bonefrog and events like it. And to close this out, include box jumps for those pesky jumping obstacles. I'm going to post a second video of an amazing, and I mean amazing, calisthenic routine, guys. It's my absolute go-to, so stay tuned for that. As always, guys, take care. Hope you learned something. I'm out.